Today I'm going to talk about the configuration IPv6 applied with the static route. In this scenario here, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to config this network can communicate with this network. This is the IPv6 network. My previous video, I just talked about the IPv4 and apply with the static configuration. But today, this video, I'm going to do the IPv6 with the static configuration. How you going to do? Let's start. Okay. It's just a simple like the IPv4. Make sure you're familiar with the IPv4 static configuration command, and IPv6 is just the same thing. Okay, the first thing you have to go to global configuration mode and you have to type IPv6 unicast routing. Okay, this command is going to enable the IPv6 on the router. Okay, I mean IPv6 processing, routing, and everything on the router. So first thing I have to go to the interface gigabit 0/0 here. I'm going to type IPv6 address. Is going to set the IPv6 address on the interface. I'm going to set it to 201 db8 double column. In this case 0/127. I want to remind you a little bit is that IPv6 has no the broadcast address, so that's why we can use 0 here in this case. Okay, so that's I just keep it here first, and I'm going to go to the router 2. Okay, router 2, the same thing is just we have to type IPv6 unicast routing. I would like to put the host name as a router 2 and going to the interface gigabit 0/0. IPv6 address is 201 db8 double column is going to be 127 is the subnet mask. Okay, so I'm going to ping ping 2001 db8 double column 0, and as you can see, well, it doesn't work. There's might be the problem, so I'm going to check IP interface brief a little bit. So IPv6 interface brief. Okay, 2001 db8 double column 1. I think there's no problem on it, so make sure on this configuration is correct. So IPv6 interface brief db8. Oh, this is why I typed the db7, so this is why I cannot ping it. This is the wrong configuration, wrong command. I mean wrong IPv6 design. So I'm going to change it. The first thing I have to know IPv6 address 2001 db7 first, 7 double column /127. Why I have to do this? Because if I just put another IPv6 address, it's going to have multiple IPv6 on an interface, so I don't want to do that. So I just type again IPv6 address 2001 db8. Alright, db8 double column 127 in this case. Alright, so I'm going to ping again on the router 2. I'm going to ping to, okay, as you can see, it's working just fine. Alright, another interface is going to be IPv6 address 2002 db8 and double column is 127. It's the prefix length. Okay, and the same thing, host name, router 3, interface gigabit 0/0 IP. I forget to type the IPv6 unicast routing interface gigabit 0/0 IPv6 address 2002 db8 double column. It's going to be 0. I don't have to put the 0 here. I can put, or I can remove. That's going to be the same. So 127 here. And then I try to ping to the remote router. It's my neighbor router. DBH double column is going to be 1. All right. Really again? Wait. Do show IPv6 interface brief 2002 DB8 1. This one is going to be do show IPv6 interface brief 2002 DB8 double column is 0. And I haven't turned the port on, so that's why. Okay, so I have to ping again. Okay, my bad. Alright, so in this case I can ping to my remote router everything. So this is the time that we have to configure the static route. So what I need to do is that I'm going to configure the static route with this network, and the next hop is going to be this router here. I have to configure on the router 3 first. So on the router 3, what we need to do is that IPv6 routes. I'm going to configure the 2001 here, DBH here, double column 127 here. I can use my link local address or the next hop address of the router 2. That's okay. But I would like to use the actual IPv6 address. Okay, not the link local. So I'm going to use 2002 DBH double column 1 here. Alright, that's it. Okay, so this is the first thing that we have to do on the router 3. The next hop is this next hop is the IP address of the router 2 here. Alright, so right now I'm going to do another configuration on the router 1. The router 1 I'm going to apply. I want to go into this network, and I'm going to send traffic to this next hop address. Okay, so what we need to do is that on the router 1 I have to put the host name first. Router 1. Okay, IPv6 address 2002. Wait, DBH double column 127. All right, my bad. I'm sorry, IPv6 route 2002 DBH double column 127 here, and the next hop is going to be 2001 DBH double column is 1. Alright, so I'm going to show IPv6 routes. You can see the S right here. This is the S here, and this is the network I want to go to. So let's try to ping. Okay, let's try to ping. I'm going to ping to 2002 DBH double column and 0 here, which is this IP address. I'm going to ping from this router, also router 1. So as you can see, if the ping work, it means that the lab is done, and you mean that the video also done. Okay, so you can see the ping is done just fine. I'm going to debug a little bit on this. Alright, debug IPv6 debug ICMP, debug IP ICMP. Wait, IPv6 inspect. It doesn't have that command actually. There is no correct command in the packet tracer, so it maybe in the read why it has. Alright, just ignore it first. Make sure I can ping to the router 1 from router 3. Ping 2001 DBH double column 0 here. Okay, it just worked fine, and that's it for the video, and hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you very much.